Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm here to give you guys my WWE Elimination Chamber preview and predictions. And as we know, Elimination Chamber is going to be airing tomorrow night on February 25th, 2018. So if you're watching this on February 28th, 2015, then it airs tonight. But if you're watching it after that day, or you're just a weirdo, you should have just watched the show instead of watching my predictions. But whatever. And yeah, I'm pretty much just here to give you guys my predictions. As we know, this is going to be the last ever Raw exclusive pay-per-view because after WrestleMania, the pay-per-views from here on out going forward will be dual branded and 4 hours long. So yeah, this is going to be the last Raw exclusive pay-per-view, which feels like kind of like the end of an era. So I'm not really going to talk about what I think about the pay-per-views becoming dual branded, just because of the fact that that this isn't really the video for that. I'm going to do that in a different video. But yeah, we have Elimination Chamber coming up, tomorrow night, tonight, whenever you're watching this. And, overall, I'm kind of feeling in the middle about this show. There's things I'm excited about, but then I'm just kind of going into this show, and it just feels like a pay-per-view. It doesn't really feel like, it just feels like a typical kind of like B pay-per-view. And it really shouldn't feel that way because this show is pretty much setting up WrestleMania angles for at least the Monday Night Raw side anyways. So it should feel like a bigger deal than it is. But, I just don't really feel that way. I feel like they've built up to the pay-per-view enough, but I feel like they could have done a lot more. I mean, there's only 6 matches on this show, and one of them's on the pre-show. I know we have like 2 Elimination Chamber matches and everything, and that is going to probably take about 20 minutes each, but they still could have added more matches, because I don't really expect a lot of these matches to really go all that long. Like, the women's match itself, I'm expecting maybe to go 15 minutes. The singles match, I'm expecting to go, maybe 7-8 minutes. And then maybe even like, the Raw Tag Team Championship match, I'm expecting to go 10 to 12 minutes maybe. So, and the pay-per-view is going to start, the real show is going to kick off at 8 o'clock, and then it's obviously going to end probably at 11. But then you have other stuff that's going to be on this show, like the pre-show is going to air at 7 o'clock, and then you have probably Raw Talk's going to air right after Elimination Chamber. So, yeah, it's going to be a long Sunday night. But yeah, so I don't really know why they didn't really add, because I think they could have at least used another match on here or something. But yeah, we have I'm gonna get right into my predictions. So starting with the pre-show, we have a tag team match. It's gonna be Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson versus Bo Dallas and Curtis Axel. Really a random match. Really doesn't have a purpose to be on the show. Unless it's built into the 6-man tag match between the Club and the Miz Taraj, then I guess it has a purpose. Maybe that's how they're going to finally kick that feud off. So, but if I had to pick a winner, I'm just going to pick Gallows and Anderson to win this match. I really don't know who else could really, I really don't know why Bo Dallas and Curtis Axel would win. Gallows and Anderson have turned face, and maybe it's time to get some momentum behind them, and this could put them in a future Raw Tag Team Championship match at WrestleMania, because I don't know if we actually are going to get the Balor Club versus the Miz Taraj. I don't know, and the Raw Tag Team Champions will need opponents at WrestleMania, and I think Gallows and Anderson would be good opponents for them. So I'm going to pick Gallows and Anderson to win this match. Plus, Bo Dallas and Curtis Axel are pretty much jobbers anyway, so what does it really matter? And then going on to the actual show itself, we have a Raw Tag Team Championship match. We have Raw Tag Team Champions The Bar versus Apollo and Titus O'Neil of Titus Worldwide. Not really that excited about this match. You have Apollo and Titus O'Neil who have who have beaten The Bar multiple times. And this is just pretty much kind of a filler feud. This just because The Bar really doesn't have any other tag teams to face. So yeah, if I had to pick a winner, I'm going to say the Bar. I think the Bar should just go into WrestleMania as Raw Tag Team Champions. There's really no reason for Apollo and Titus O'Neil to win this match, so I'm going to say the Bar retains. It'd be kind of stupid if Apollo and Titus O'Neil wins. And then we have Woken Matt Hardy versus Bray Wyatt. This feud's kind of lost a lot of steam ever since Raw 25 when Bray Wyatt beat Matt Hardy, or Woken Matt Hardy. And really haven't, had my interest as of late. I feel like this feud really should be so much more than what it is. It's still kind of decent, but it really should be so much more. I'm going to say Woken Matt Hardy's going to win this match because I think they should do the blow-off match at WrestleMania where they do some type of final deletion House of Horrors match at WrestleMania. So I think that should happen. And then obviously afterwards they become a team. Now maybe they're doing this match here because they want to make these guys a tag team. And maybe they face the Bar at WrestleMania for the Raw Tag Team titles because there's a lot of options you can do with them. So, but I want to see Woken Matt win this match because he hasn't really won like a big match yet. He's been kind of jobbed out lately. So, yeah. Then we have Asuka versus Nia Jax, where if Nia Jax wins, she will be added to Asuka's championship match at WrestleMania 34. Really dumb concept. Really doesn't make any sense, but whatever. Asuka wins. A lot of people are saying that Nia will win and kind of get into the if Asuka chooses to go after the Raw Women's title, then this will get her into that match, which it will be a triple threat match with Alexa Bliss involved. I don't really think you should have Asuka lose at all. I think Asuka should stay undefeated. I think you have another year with her undefeated streak, so I think Asuka should win this match and face Charlotte Flair at WrestleMania for the SmackDown Women's title. I would love to see Alexa, but it won't really feel all that special because they did the match on Raw. I think Charlotte Flair would feel special because that's a match a lot of people I think would want to see, so I actually would like to see that match. Then we pretty much have the 2 Elimination Chamber matches. We have the first ever Women's Elimination Chamber match for the WWE Raw Women's Championship. Raw Women's Champion Alexa Bliss versus Bayley versus Mandy Rose versus Mickie James versus Sasha Banks versus Sonya Deville. I've really enjoyed the build-up to this match in a way, with Sasha Banks teasing the heel turn for her, which she, in the Royal Rumble when she was acting like a heel, and then, she started to kind of slowly turn after her loss with Asuka. I enjoyed that part of the build-up, but really everything else I could give or take. They're just doing this so they can say they did the first ever Women's Elimination Chamber match. I don't think this match should be an event because I, quite frankly, think this match is going to flop because you have Mandy Rose and Sonya Deville who can't really work. And I just don't really think this match is going to be all that great. I think it'll be pretty good. I think, it could be great because you have Sasha Banks, Mickie James, Bayley, and Alexa Bliss who are really good. And I think, I'll just say this with the Elimination Chamber. I don't really care to see that anymore just because of what they did to the Elimination Chamber. So, yeah. That's how I feel about that. As for who should win this match, I'm going to say Alexa Bliss wins the retains her Raw Women's Championship. I think that she should go into WrestleMania as champion. She's held the belt this long. Really no reason for her to drop it. The only other person I could see winning this match would be Sasha Banks, for her to finally turn heel, and she's the one that faces Asuka at WrestleMania, because I think a heel Sasha Banks versus a babyface Asuka would be a really good WrestleMania match. So, but I'm going to say Alexa Bliss retains, and then it's either going to be Alexa versus Nia or Alexa versus Asuka. So, but I think it's going to be Alexa versus Nia, because they've been building that match for a while, actually. Since pretty much Alexa won the belt the first time, she'll just come over to Raw. And then obviously, before I get to the main event, let me talk about what I think is going to happen at Ronda Rousey's contract signing. What I think is going to happen is she's going to sign the contract, and then Stephanie McMahon's going to come out and claim that she was the one that signed her. Ronda Rousey will want to challenge Stephanie McMahon to a match at WrestleMania, and then somehow I think Triple H is going to get involved, and it's really tough to say what's going to happen with him. I think the direction they should go down would be, but probably the Kurt Angle direction, because I don't really see The Rock being in the match at WrestleMania. The only way, but who knows? Stranger stuff has happened, because we didn't expect Ronda Rousey to even be there at the Royal Rumble. So, stranger stuff has happened. If it is The Rock, that would be a hell of a way to bring him back. And he really wouldn't have to do a whole lot. But I do think the person you go with is Kurt Angle to, team up with Ronda Rousey. They've wanted to do Kurt Angle versus Triple H, but I think they realized kind of Kurt Angle is very fragile in the ring, so they've been doing a lot of tag matches with him. So what I think the direction to go down is you have Kurt Angle team up with Ronda Rousey, maybe like Kurt Angle. It makes sense too after what you did at Survivor Series where Triple H laid him out with a pedigree. So I think you should go with Triple H teaming up with Ronda Rousey. No, wait. You go with the mixed tag idea. You have Kurt Angle attack Triple H or something, and then the challenge is made, and Kurt Angle and Ronda Rousey are the ones that end up facing Stephanie McMahon and Triple H at WrestleMania in the mixed tag match. So I think that would be the best idea. You could do Braun Strowman, but I feel like he really wouldn't get featured all that much. He should be wrestling for the belt Elimination Chamber. He should be. That's the case. It's his time. Obviously, too. So Strowman should be wrestling. I think if you put Strowman in the match, he really wouldn't be featured all that much. They would probably make it all about Ronda Rousey. So it's also going to be interesting to see what kind of reaction that Ronda Rousey is going to get, because not a lot of people have really cared for her all that much. So that's going to be interesting. So I'm kind of interested to see what's going to happen with Ronda Rousey signing her WWE contract. And then we have the main event. It's the Elimination Chamber match for a WWE Universal Championship match at WrestleMania 34. And this was a history-making match because this is going to be the first ever 7-man Elimination Chamber match. We're going to have Braun Strowman versus Elias versus Finn Balor versus John Cena versus Roman Reigns versus Seth Rollins versus The Miz. And we have Elias, who's going to be entering this match last, and The Miz is going to be entering this match first, because Elias won a triple threat match with Braun Strowman and John Cena, and The Miz ended up losing a match to John Cena, which caused him to have to come in last. So, yeah. So let's go over this match. I think this match is actually going to be very good. You have guys like Finn Balor, Seth Rollins in there. You have John Cena, who's been in this match before. I think Strowman's going to tear some stuff in this match. You have Roman Reigns, who's a pretty exceptional, a pretty good wrestler himself. And then obviously, too, you have Elias, who I think is actually going to make a very good showing for himself in this match. I do question what this match will be like since it's a 7-man match. I don't know if it was a good idea to go in that direction. I think they went in this direction because Jason Jordan got hurt, so they needed something for Seth Rollins to do, so they had Seth Rollins go into this match. But if it was anything kind of like what the gauntlet matches were like on Raw, that would be interesting. I think what's going to happen, too, is you're going to have... I think they're going to have 3 guys start the match, and I think the 3 guys you should go with would be probably Finn Balor, Seth Rollins, and The Miz. Or either that, you can even throw Roman Reigns in there. Because obviously we know Elias won't, and I don't think Strowman has the... I can't think of the word, but... You know what I'm trying to say. And John Cena, I just don't think they're going to have him go in there. So let's kind of eliminate the guys who I think won't win. It's not going to be Finn Balor. They wouldn't even give him a Universal title match at the Royal Rumble. They're not going to do it the biggest show of the year. I would like it to be Finn Balor, but I don't really think it should happen. I think you could. I think it's not really necessary. I don't think it's going to be Seth Rollins just because of the fact that it's just not going to be him. The Miz really wouldn't work because he has to go up against Brock Lesnar, and it really wouldn't be that interesting of a matchup. Elias is still really new, so I don't think it's going to be him. So the only ones it really comes down to is Roman Reigns, Braun Strowman, and John Cena. You have John Cena, and they still have to get that 17. They still want to have him break Ric Flair's record for most World Championship reigns, which isn't the record, but whatever. So they could always throw Cena in there and have him face Brock Lesnar and win. Because when it's Cena, you could always, even though like it hasn't seemed that way lately, it always goes back to Cena. Roman Reigns, because that's been the plan for years, and they just have a hard-on for Roman Reigns. Braun Strowman, because I want it to be Braun Strowman. It makes the most sense out of anybody, and they've been telling that story for months where he's wanted to beat Brock Lesnar. WrestleMania would be the perfect place to do it. So those would be the 3 guys I would say. my official pick. Now it's I'm going to eliminate John Cena now too, because John Cena, I think they want to have him face Undertaker at WrestleMania. So you could always have Reigns face Taker too, because of what happened last year at WrestleMania, but I don't think it's going to work. I mean, neither of them's really going to work. Taker really shouldn't wrestle, but that's besides the point. So yeah, Cena's eliminated from that, so then it's down to Roman Reigns and Braun Strowman. I think it's going to be... Now, obviously, too, we have the stuff that's been going on with Roman Reigns lately, with, the alleged steroids thing, where he's been buying steroids from somebody, so that would be definitely... and I hear so that would be interesting if he... so that could prevent him from winning, because the WWE doesn't want to have that backlash going into WrestleMania. But I'm still going to pick Braun Strowman, not because of that, but I think it should be him. Strowman is organically over with everybody, and he has a lot of momentum right now. I think he should win this match and face Brock Lesnar in a last man standing match for the Universal Championship. I think that would be awesome, and I think you should go with Strowman. I think it's finally time. I feel like if you wait too long, it's going to be too late. So I think you need to go with Strowman. They should have gone with him at SummerSlam, honestly, but they built up Brock Lesnar as a beast. You have Braun Strowman win this match and face Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania, because the Roman Reigns experiment is just not going to work. They've tried it for, I think, 3 years now. They tried it the first time against, Brock Lesnar, didn't work. They tried it the second time against Triple H, didn't work, and then they tried it again against Taker, didn't work. So you got to get off the Roman Reigns experiment. It's not going to work. So yeah, I'm picking Braun Strowman, and that's my predictions. I'm going to repeat them so that way you guys will know what they are. I think Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson will win the pre-show match. I predict that the Bar are going to retain the Raw Tag Team Championships. Woken Matt Hardy is going to defeat Bray Wyatt. Asuka is going to defeat Nia Jax. Alexa Bliss is going to retain the Raw Women's Championship. Kurt Angle and Ronda Rousey will end up, the facing Triple H and Stephanie McMahon at WrestleMania. That match will get set up when Ronda Rousey goes to sign a contract. And Braun Strowman will win the Elimination Chamber match and become the #1 contender to the WWE Universal Championship at WrestleMania 34. That's pretty much my predictions for WWE Elimination Chamber. Please leave your predictions down below. And that's pretty much it, guys. Thank you guys for watching this video. Please make sure you guys like, comment, and share this video so people will watch it. Make sure you guys subscribe to this channel for more content and click on the bell so that way every time you upload a video, you guys will get the notifications for it. Make sure you guys do the same thing for my CM Brothers and Owen the Talking Here YouTube channels. And that's pretty much it, guys. Talk to you later.